5, 4,
4, 3,
2,
2, 1.
Salute.
Go for launch! Lançou! 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 Vai, longa marcha 9! Uma estação espacial chinesa, Tiangong!
And the tower is cleared now.
I counted as well after the ignition, about 2 seconds, yes.
So
That's it.
we
That's a long
already
march
have
carrier
a
rocket.
successful liftoff. After about 2 minutes, we will have what Yansu mentioned, the first separation.
Right,
The
we'll be
jettisoning
watching
of
that
the
in a minute.
emergency escape tower.
This you see is a strap-on booster.
Yeah, exactly. So this
The
is a
camera from
camera
the outside.
mounted on the core stage.
Yeah.
We can see 2 of the 4 strap-on boosters.
Tá indo, os
4
boosters
of-
laterais,
2 of the
gente.
4 side boosters.
Boosters laterais.
So as I mentioned, each have 1 engine.
Looking
I
down.
think we're hearing.
Fala, Marcelo, seja bem-vindo.
Looking backwards.
So nominal tracking.
Tá muito bonito, né?
Now we can see that on the right of the screen is the camera mounted inside the re-entry capsule, and on the left is what the camera, as Yansong by Yansong, the camera
lá,
mounted
gente.
on the
Câmera
core
esquerda aí
stage,
indicando aí os
looking
boosters.
So at this point, they're not feeling so bad. It's when the boosters come
We
off.
have
they're saying
G-forces
that's
and
when-
vibration. Not very
Astronautas
good.
ali.
Accelerating.
Uh,
Yes.
And it became more and more worse.
E ó,
because
que tá
with
assistindo lá na
more and
estação
more
Tiangong, né?
acceleration,
É uma
with
imagem
less
anterior.
and
Já
less
tinha
propellants.
astronautas lá esperando.
So it will get progressively worse. Right now is not the worst part.
There's a max Q. There's maximum time.
Max
Right.
Q,
In the
chegando aí no Max
transonic,
Q, máxima pressão aerodinâmica.
So any minute now, I think we'll see the propellants come
The
off,
speed
right,
is
the
not
boosters.
still.
It is very interesting that maybe at this, maybe next ceremonies in Beijing, maybe on the top of this building, you can see the trajectory because it's very bright. And
We
it's
should
close to
get
Beijing.
outside.
You can see the trajectory of the second stage.
Now you can pay attention to the escape tower. That's going to be ejected
Imagens,
anytime.
Exactly.
imagens bonitinhas,
At
né?
about
Até que está
2 minutes.
melhorando mesmo.
Small fire on top of the rocket.
Aí,
Right, looking at the very point of the rocket. Oh, there
Okay,
it is. It just
great.
went.
Jettison.
Yeah.
But still, we have rocket engines on the payload fairing. If anything wrong happens, we can still use the
Olha lá,
engine
gente, essa imagem
to
aqui, ali é os
separate the rocket.
taconautas
The image
lá
on
na
the right there
estação
that we saw
Tiangong
was a
assistindo o
simulation,
lançamento,
was it?
tá
Or-
bom?
Yeah.
And now this is a
Yeah.
real
Olha lá, assistindo o
real-
lançamento, estão
Well,
chegando.
on the
Os
left
taconautas
of the
ali,
screen is
bonitinho,
the infrared
Yeah.
video
meio
image.
apertadinho, né?
Next stage is the separation of
Está
the
indo.
strap-on booster. You're going to see four
Yeah.
strap-ons are going to be
bonita.
separated at the same
Light
time.
spots.
Yeah.
Mostrando ali os boosters funcionando. Daqui a pouco vai ter
Ok.
liberação dos
It
boosters.
looks like it's happening.
And this is when the
Ah lá, liberou os
video-
boosters.
Second of the
Aí.
first
Pô, tô esquecendo uma coisa, gente. Tô esquecendo uma
The
coisa. Cadê
first
aqui,
stage
ó?
also separated.
Isso aí, ó. Astronautinha, mascote do Expansão.
Is the announcement of
Yeah.
the boosters having
Aí.
separated.
Yeah.
Temos que
So the rocket is
né,
on the second stage.
parabenizar aí.
Yes. And the next
Belo lançamento
will
até
be
agora.
the separation of the two payload
Belo
fairings.
lançamento.
At that moment, maybe the
Isso é o mascote do Expansão, gente.
astronaut can
Se eu
enjoy the
esquecer, vocês
view.
me avisam, tá bom?
The separation
Eu
of
vou colocar
the
aqui de vez em
fairing
quando.
means you're out of this world now. Then you're out of the atmosphere, and you have no drag
do
from
not need the protection of the
Literally out of
aerodynamic
this world.
forces.
Yeah.
Now, this is a video get by the camera mounted
motorzão, gente, ó.
on the rear part of the second stage. And this is a video inside the payload fairing.
Ah,
We
e
can
é
see
dentro
the folded solar panels of the
da área de
shuttle.
carga, tá? Do
Ah,
payload.
when that
Olha lá.
is released,
You see
Liberou as carenagens,
That's
né?
very
Que protegem
the bottom right screen there.
a parte ali da carga, que na verdade é o
Fairings
próprios
gone now, they can see the world.
astronautas, né?
But obviously, at this moment, the Shenzhou spacecraft is still in the shadow area of the Earth, so the
there's
astronaut cannot
not
see
much
the light
view.
of the sun.
Yeah.
Segurança impecável.
But they can already view the beautiful Earth now.
They're checking their
It should be
manual
above
again.
Shandong at this moment.
Not yet, maybe 7 minutes later.
Yeah.
The separation point of the launch vehicle, the second stage, and the Shenzhou spacecraft will be to the east of the eastern coast of China Sea.
Imagens
maybe
bonitas,
in
né?
the
Nós não
Yellow
temos
Sea area.
telemetria, não sei a
It's all very
altitude que eles
precise
estão,
where
tá?
it's going at what time.
Só sei, não sei
Everything is designed.
velocidade também não.
USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信
É
号
o que tá na tela que tu falou, né?
Vai
Fairing
ver.
of spacecraft separates, ou seja, separação
And also
da
check
Nominal
numbers.
tracking
carenagens.
functioning.
de
So
forma
everything
bem
goes well.
sucedida.
Yeah, and the astronauts are
Ó
looking
o motorzão
pretty
funcionando, ó o
comfortable
motorzão
there,
funcionando,
reading
gente.
Now you can
again.
see that on the second stage we have one main engine and several vernier engine.
遥测就正常。
The main engine has a thrust more than 80
救生控制
tons.
台解锁。
Tá
And the
indo, tá
vernier
indo.
engine
Os
to
astronautas
change the
estão bem, estão
stability and
tranquilos
also
ali, né?
direction of the second stage. And the next step will be the shutdown of the main engine. But the full vernier engine is still working for several seconds to ensure the accuracy of the trajectory. Now you can see that's the second stage because it is at night. It's very bright.
Yeah.
This is a camera mounted on the end of the second stage, looking backwards.
So far with the Shenzhou missions, have we ever had a daytime launch?
I
With
think yes,
manned
we
missions?
do.
Manned missions?
Yes, we do.
The second stage works much longer than the first stage, although it has a shorter length, has less propellants, but because it only has one main engine, about
os
80
Taconautas
level,
tranquilos.
so it works much longer. Okay,
It's one of
Qingdao
the-
ground station has
that's one of
already
those.
have the data link connected to the launch vehicle.
So it's
But
near
this moment,
Shenzhou.
but this moment is still to the west.
Yes,
We're on
west,
track.
yeah.
And then it will fly across the Qingdao.
Sim, eles usam o termo taikonautas, né? Para astronautas, assim como os russos usam cosmonautas. Cada um tem o seu jeito de falar, né?
Getting a good view there.
So you can visit the ground station.
Aqui no Expansão Astronauta, nós temos até o nosso próprio termo cunhado, gente. Eu falo expansionautas. Tá bom? Expansionautas. Por que não? Olha lá.
飞行正常。
So after Shenzhou, it's going to be entering the Pacific, and then the boat will take over.
Tá seguindo aí o foguetão, gente.
Our Yuanwang 3 space tracking ship.
So we can really draw out the map of exactly where this
You can
rocket
see
is
the
passing
bright
right
flame
now.
of the vernier engine, and also in the middle is the main engine, very bright. So the vernier engine can have a servo unit to move its direction to change the attitude of the second stage, and also to keep it stable.
Vou testar uma coisa aqui rapidão,
What
tá, gente? Vamos ver
period
se
of
tá...
time are we looking at?
Ah, tem a música aqui. Vocês estão escutando? Eu nem sei, deixei tão baixinho.
9 minutes
More than 9 minutes.
after launch.
Eu vou baixar um pouco lá, tá?
I think
Que eles estão falando, mas eu tô ouvindo bem aqui. Qualquer informação importante, relevante, eu trago pra vocês, tá? Tá lá, ó, que legal, gente. Que legal. Deixa eu baixar até os... Às vezes pra mim aqui fica muito alto eles falando.
Cosmic speed for, not coming back to Earth, but it's circling around the Earth. That's the minimum speed that they request to go around the Earth. And also they're accelerating to the altitude of, which is a little less than 400 kilometers above the Earth, which is the station.
Muito alta, muito alta.
The whole process will take less time, 6.5 hours, right? Then what's the longest that China's manned space missions have taken then for this process?
For the Shenzhou, for the Tiangong 1 and the Tiangong 2 mission, usually they took 2 days. Okay, the main engine of the second stage has
Tá seguindo. Olha lá, gente. As imagens aí. Uma imagem do foguete. No outro canto ali à direita, a imagem dos taconautas seguindo a estação espacial. E embaixo, logicamente, aqui, né? A estação espacial chinesa.
the several seconds will
Com os taconautas assistindo, né? Que estão a bordo lá da estação.
So let's check in now with
Olha lá.
Yiping, who's at the Beijing Aerospace
Assistindo,
Control Center. Yiping's
vindo seus novos companheiros, né?
of the rocket there. What's the latest?
Shenzhou 19 spacecraft has been launched now from the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center, and we saw the exciting moment at the ignition and liftoff of the flight combination of Long March 2 and 4 rockets.
Verdade, gente. A China é muito ativa, né? No mundo espacial. Está muito ativa.
The manned space flight mission of China, and also
Construiu aí sua própria estação espacial internacional.
19 crew to China's
Internacional não, sua própria estação espacial.
Shenzhou 18 crew for the 6 months long and stay in China Space Station. And also here at the Beijing Aerospace Control Center, we start the whole process of this launch sequence. From the sea-off ceremony, from the Wentiange Pavilion to the system check at the Beijing Aerospace Control Center, and from counting down at the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center to the separation of the
Estão seguindo lá, gente.
first and second stages. And while the three Taikonauts, all the Chinese astronauts, just like the Mr. Yang Yuan and Mr. Kudu said, they look very comfortable. So Mr. Cai Shuzhou and Song Lingdong and Wang Haoze.
Tô falando aqui pelas imagens, os astronautas parecem bem confortáveis, né? Apesar de estarem espremidinhos ali.
And while this
Olha lá, separou! Separação aí do segundo estágio.
flight mission of the Shenzhou 19 crew
Seguiu, né? Opa, cadê o astronautinha? Vamos dar aqui uns parabéns também.
7 mission from the
Parabéns. É como eu gosto disso, gente. É? Parabéns aí. Boa tarde, Armir. Seja bem-vindo à live da Expansão Astronauta. Estamos acompanhando aí, então, o lançamento, tá bom? De taikonautas para a Estação Espacial Chinesa Tiangong, tá? 3 taikonautas, 2 homens e uma mulher, tá bom? Pelo foguete Longa Marcha 92F. Longa Marcha 2F. Espera aí. Ah lá. Já estão no espaço, tá? Não temos aí telemetria para saber a velocidade, mas ele está chegando aí já aos 27 mil km por hora, que é a velocidade orbital, tá? Então é isso, gente. Olha lá, dá pra ver no horizonte o planeta Terra. Oh, cadê as imagens? Opa, aconteceu alguma coisa lá, apareceu de novo. Fica meio difícil de enxergar, né, gente? Oh, o que aconteceu com as imagens? Cadê as imagens?
Now you can see the camera on the propulsion module, which can monitor the unfolding procedure of the launch solar panels.
We just had some various reports there.
And also at the side, you can see the beautiful curvature of the Earth's horizon.
Pois é, Fernando. Feito no papel mesmo, né? Olha lá, olha lá, olha lá. Liberando os painéis solares. Olha que bonito, gente. Que legal. Liberou os painéis solares. Vou testar aqui. Que bonito, né?
So we expect the 2 crews to meet by midday Beijing time, right?
Exactly.
Meet for lunch.
Yeah.
The fifth
Lunch date.
The fifth rendezvous of different crew in orbit.
Yes, the capsule itself has to find the sun so that the solar panel can be
Olha que bonito. Olha lá o fundo, gente. Olha que bonito o planeta Terra. Essas imagens sempre me emocionam, sabe? Ver isso. Isso na exploração espacial é fenomenal, gente. É fantástico, tá? É fantástico ver isso.
Orbit maneuver to chasing the King Space Station will all be done automatically.
We're hearing that they're saying
Tá?
the panels are
Tá aí a espaçonave. Já seguindo rumo aí à Estação Espacial Chinesa Tiangong. E ao fundo, né, o planeta Terra.